Hey everybody. So, February is kind of my new January. January was so packed. I'm just finally getting to the focus for my mind of, things I want to do for this year, where I'm at, where I want to be, what I can do for my team, and then the training that everybody is really looking forward to. So, I'm trying to finally get started with all of it. I know that there are so many people who are wanting to get really serious with their business, and that is a wonderful thing. And so you kind of get stuck in the, what do I, show me, and obviously a lot of the success in your business is going to come from recruiting. And so I think that is a very big place to start with training. However, before we go there, I really want to talk about goal setting, your why, and establishing that first. When looking at your year as a whole, I think that it's really impossible to move forward with the things that you want to accomplish and do and your goals if you don't have that fire, that reason for being and doing. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. How do we get there? If you don't know your why or your goals, let's go ahead and discuss, how do we determine them? What do we do? So there was a quote I heard recently, and I am in love with it. It says, "A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by actions makes your dreams come true." So our team name is Team Sense and Dreams, and why that really spoke to me is that obviously we're all about the sense, but dreams are so important. And to me, I think some of you guys saw my video yesterday about never quit your daydream. You should never stop dreaming. You should never stop wanting more out of life, for you personally, for your family. And I just think that you literally can accomplish anything that you want to. But in order to do that, you have to understand what your dream is. You have to break that down into smaller steps of how we're going to accomplish that. And then you need to take those actions and do it. And you totally can achieve your dreams, no matter how crazy you think that they are. So, I think it's important to determine what your long-term goals are, what your short-term goals are, and kind of embody that into one. And I've recently started talking to girls about this, when trying to determine your why. Why did you sign up for direct sales? What was it that to you, direct sales is what? Is it more money? Is it a place of getting out with the girls, hanging out? Is it a place of importance? Is it making you feel accomplished and important in your life, giving you that thing to call your own? Whatever it is, how you finish that sentence, that's a great place to start your why. Another great thing to do is, if you really don't know why you got started, you thought it was great, you're in this to get, the product for cheap, because that's how I really got started too, then I want you to sit down. And I want you to, hour by hour, create what your dream day would look like. In a perfect world, if you had all the ability to do whatever it is that you wanted to do with your kids, with your husband, what would your husband's day look like? Sit down and literally from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., what does hour by hour of that day look like? Your perfect day. Now, what are the things that you need to be able to have that perfect day? That is another really great place to start to figure out your why. Maybe it's money you need to get there. Maybe it's free time. Maybe your husband needs to be able to leave his job. Maybe you need to be able to leave your job. Maybe you want to give back more to the community. Well, what do you need to be able to do financially, locality, a place to be and meet? Like, what do you need to do to accomplish that? So break that dream day down. And what do you need to do? That's another great place to find your why. So I think it's, like I said, having a mixture of both your long and short-term goals. I think ultimately, I personally struggle with putting a timeline on goals. But for some people, that extra motivation of having that deadline date is what they need to motivate them to keep going. So if that is for you, do it. The reason I say I'm personally, I don't know, is because, you know, I could say I want to be a superstar director by next November. But there are so many things that need to happen for that superstar director to happen, right? And I'm not saying that I'm not going to be doing things day in and day out to get me there, but some of it is out of my control, and I can only do so much to get there. So if there's many other factors, I can have that long-term goal and I can be working at it all day, every day. But if you're the type of person where come November, if you didn't reach that goal, that you're going to feel totally deflated and worthless and like, why am I doing this? Then don't set that deadline on your goal. Obviously, you want to, part two, because my phone hates me. And I'll try to wrap this up pretty quickly. But so you definitely want to have that fire, have that goal. And then once you have that why and that goal, let's sit down and figure out that plan of action. What are the steps that we need to do on a consistent basis to get you to achieve that goal? And why that's so important is because you can set that plan of action, but if you don't have that deep down desire for something that you really want, then you're very much less likely to go out there every day and complete the things you need to get done. You're going to put it off. Trust me, I know. My first 8 months, I had no why. I was just in this and doing it. Then when I was out on maternity leave, I realized my why. So, and I just want you guys all to know, like, this is my full-time job, and I'm doing this because I have really big goals. I don't want anyone out there to feel any less or like their goals don't matter because they're not big. Every goal is important, no matter what it is. And a girl on our team was recently in a store in Vera Bradley. She really, really wanted a Vera Bradley bag. She found one, she fell in love with it, and that's what she wanted. The only thing is she couldn't buy it. She didn't have the money to buy it. So what her February and March goal is to work her hiney off so that her commission, with her Scentsy commission check, she can go to the store and buy that purse. I love that why. It is something that she feels passionate about, that she knows she wants, and that's going to motivate her. So I don't care what it is that motivates you or how small or big your goal is. It is still a goal and it is still important. And if that drives the fire for you, then that is wonderful. So visualize it, hang it, frame it, write it down, make a dream board. Later tonight, I am going to make my personal dream board, and tomorrow I'm going to come at you guys with a video of my dream board. It is so important to be able to establish that goal and then visualize it and have a daily reminder of it in your life to keep it going and keep that motivation going. I know that so many of you guys last week and yesterday at World Tour, through the exercises in general session, we established goals for the foreseeable future, sometimes some of you for the most part in the next year. If you feel comfortable or confident enough in sharing your goals with the team, I think that one, it would really help some people establish what their goals are, especially the ones who didn't go to World Tour. For the people who haven't gone to World Tour, I'm going to take a picture and upload it to the worksheet that we use to establish our goals and upload it to the team page so that you guys can help establish your goals. But the more I know your goals, the more I can help you guys set up those action plans and achieve those goals as well. So if you're willing to share, we would absolutely love to hear them. There is absolutely no need to be embarrassed. Like I said, any goal, big or small, is totally worth having. I hope you guys took something away from this today. And I really encourage you to go out there, sit down, have a cup of tea, think about what direct sales is to you. I'm doing direct sales because why? Determine that, and we will be well on our way to making 2016 a good year. We just cannot get started any further on the steps that need to be done in your journey without establishing this thing first. So go out there, have fun, and let me know what it is that you guys are hoping to accomplish this year, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.